Ladies and gentlemen of the WWE Universe, my name is Paul Heyman. I am the Raw General Manager. That means I call the shots around here. I am the representative of the authority for the Raw brand. I make the matches. I decide what happens around here. And hell, I decide who gets to be champion around here. And speaking of champions, my client, Brock Lesnar, is the WWE Champion. He is the most feared, most dominant champion in the history of this company. And I am here to represent him today. He has asked me to deliver a message to one Rob Van Dam. Now, Rob Van Dam has been going around backstage running his mouth, saying that, ooh, I beat Brock Lesnar. I beat Brock Lesnar. I'm better than Brock Lesnar. I should be the WWE Champion. Well, Brock Lesnar doesn't appreciate somebody talking smack behind his back. Brock Lesnar doesn't appreciate somebody making up stories, making up lies to try and better themselves, trying to make themselves sound good. Brock Lesnar has a challenge for you, Rob, and I hope you're listening up real good. Because at the next pay-per-view, tables, ladders, and chairs, Brock Lesnar wants to challenge you, Rob, to a match. A match for the WWE Championship. As you know, I have the power to make that match, and it's going to be official. And since it is tables, ladders, and chairs, since it is one of the biggest, most dominant, most destructive nights of the year, I'm going to give you the upper hand, Rob. Because the show is called Tables, Ladders, and Chairs, so that means we need a TLC match. So what better match to have a TLC match than the WWE Championship match? So what that means, Rob, that means for the WWE Championship and the main event of TLC, you will face Brock Lesnar in a TLC match. So that means you've got the upper hand, Rob. That means you've got the advantage. So wouldn't it be an embarrassment to you and your legacy and your career when you get beat in your own match type by the Beast? Rob, I know you. We've been friends for a long time. And let me tell you something. You will not want to go into this match because I tell you what, there is no happy ending for you, Rob. You're either going to be laid down in the middle of the ring, laid out by the Beast, or you're either going to be, in a hospital bed, wishing why and asking yourself why did I do this match? Why am I competing? Why did I accept the match? Or hell, you will never wrestle again because the beating that Brock Lesnar will give you will be career ending. But Rob, if you want to get to TLC, I've got a bit of a stipulation for you. Because tonight and for the next couple of weeks, you will be participating in some match types that my client likes to participate in. So tonight, you will face the big red monster Kane and one of Brock Lesnar's favorite match types, a steel cage. Good luck, Rob. You're gonna need it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE 2k14 Universe Mode. My name is BrendenPlayz, and it is good to be back with 2k14 Universe Mode. Hope you guys enjoyed the opening promo. Damn, big match announced for TLC. Lesnar, RVD, TLC match. That is going to be huge. We're going to take care of a little bit of business. We'll get into that in a moment. But a lot of issues have been happening technical-wise for me. And that's the reason why I haven't been able to upload 2k14 Universe Mode for a while. We'll get into that in a moment. But anyways, here is this week's card. We're going to play this first match. Curtis Axel will take on Big E Langston, a U.S. title match up there, perhaps. The Wyatt family will take on Xavier Woods and R-Truth in a tag team match. Santino Marella will take on Dean Ambrose, who's trying to make a play for the U.S. title again. He's been in and around that scene for a while. Caitlyn and Summer Rae, two divas who went at it in last week's Battle Royale. And I mean last week as in like last month's episode of Universe Mode. The Rock's got a 3-on-1 handicap match. Triple H is not really making it easy for The Rock. He's got that. He's going to take on 3B. And Kane versus RVD, as you just heard, in a steel cage match. So let's go ahead and, well, Xavier Woods and R-Truth, they knock off the Wyatt family. So they knock off the tag team champions. Dean Ambrose beats Santina Marella. Caitlyn beats the #1 contender, Summer Rae. And The Rock, he can't beat 3-on-1. Not real much of a surprise there. 3MB getting a win. Probably the only win for a long time. But we're going to play the main event, and we'll play the Curtis Axel versus Big E Langston match. So, what is the deal? Why haven't I been uploading? Well, simply this. I bought a new game capture in about February. I got it, was working fine, was all good. Then I recently moved house, and whilst I was moving house, my cord that was connecting from the PlayStation 3 to my recorder was damaged, and it was fucked. It doesn't work anymore, and I had to get a new one. So I had 4 GM mode videos already stored up, so that's why you've been seeing GM mode every 5 days. So I've been trying to space it out as best I could. But yeah, and then I had to call up. Well, I had to find AvaMedia, because I bought it from AvaMedia, and their customer service is fucking terrible. I had to try and find how I can get the cord. It took me a week to get in contact with them, and a week, to get the details to come through, then another week for the cord to come, so that was 2 or 3 weeks there. Then the cord came, and it doesn't work. So I don't know if it's my game capture that doesn't work anymore, or the cords have died, I don't know. But I said, fuck it, I'm going to cut my losses. I went out and bought a new Elgato, which cost me $220. The cord cost me $40 that I bought. The other game capture cost me $200, so I'm nearly down $500. So I am not happy. I'm a bit broke, but it's all for the name of YouTube, because I love doing this. So I don't want to really ask to be sound really needy, but if you guys use ad block, it'd be pretty sweet if you disabled it for the next few of my videos, just to kind of help me out. I'm trying to pay back my losses here. I'm a bit down some cash, but anyways, Curtis Axel versus Biggie Langston. Oh wait, another piece of business I want to take care of. I have a brand new Facebook page that I've just launched, and I would really appreciate if you guys went and checked it out. The link to it is in the description down below. I'm having a bit of an issue with Facebook. God, I'm having so many fucking issues lately. I can't change the name to what I want it to be, so just click the link in the description below. It's no real easy link at the moment, but do that and you should be able to get onto the page. Give it a like, you'll see the latest updates. Another great way to get in touch with me. If you don't use Twitter, you probably have Facebook. Everyone has fucking Facebook, so if you got that, check it out. Give it a like. I would really appreciate that. I want to get some likes. I've only got a couple likes. It's really embarrassing right now, my page. It needs some love, so go help me out. Watch the videos that I block, and give the Facebook page a like, and you will make me very happy. You will bring a smile to a sad boy's face. Go ahead and do that, as we have Biggie Langston versus Curtis Axel. Of course, Biggie Langston, former U.S. champion. Bray Wyatt, new U.S. champion. The Wyatt family are kind of dominating the Raw brand right now. It's pretty crazy. Actually, I think I said that before, that the Wyatt family were the tag team champions, and the Xavier Woods and R-Truth beat them. I'm pretty sure the Shield is tag team champions. I'm having a real mental block. It's been a while since I've played Universe Mode, so I've kind of forgotten a little bit what's going on. But anyways, we know Curtis Axel. He hasn't really been featured much, but he's starting to get a bit more airtime on our Universe Mode. I'm starting to use him a little bit more. I've got some good plans for Curtis Axel. Perhaps a US title match is in the future for him. If if he can knock off Big E, he can knock off Bray Wyatt, Dean Ambrose, the top contenders in the US division. Hey, he could be on his way to a US title matchup, no doubt about that. And B. Langston, he deserves a rematch. He has a rematch. Will he get it at TLC? I would say so. The question probably will be, will it be triple threat? Will it be fatal four-way? Can Dean Ambrose sneak his way back in? It's going to be just a question of, will it just be Bray Wyatt and Big E one-on-one, or will we have another one come in, or will we have another two come in? Who knows? But we do know Big E Langston has a rematch clause, hasn't had it yet, and I will be granting him a rematch at TLC. Well, not me. Paul Heyman will be giving him the rematch. And, hell, Paul Heyman's big announcement tonight, we'll probably touch more on that in the main event, but that's some exciting stuff. Now, if you missed the last episode, you got to remember, On SmackDown, we saw Randy Orton is the new general manager of the SmackDown brand. So the next episode of Universe Mode is going to be very interesting to see how that works. Randy Orton's first night as GM. You have to wait and see how exactly the reaction from the superstars in the back is. You know, a guy that they were just wrestling, 8 months ago, 6 months ago. Now he's their boss. So that's a very interesting stipulation there, no doubt. But this is still Raw, and Biggie Langston looking good against Curtis Axel. And TLC shaping up to be good, by the way. I had some big plans for TLC. Obviously, we've had a bit of a break in episodes, but I'm guaranteeing you guys we're going to have near daily uploads of Universe Mode in the next next month or so until I get cracked down with some work. But when I've ever got some free time, I'm going to pump out a Universe Mode video and put it up. I'm thinking about doing, let's say, for example, Monday Universe Mode, Tuesday GM Mode, Wednesday Universe Mode, Thursday GM Mode, and so on, so on. Kind of alternating GM Mode and Universe Mode from each day. Obviously, some days that won't happen. Things happen, I get busy, whatever. Didn't have time. But for the most part, that's going to probably be the plan. And if you guys like that, then let me know. Or if you want to see us, let's say, for example, 2 Universe Modes in a row, then 2 GM Modes in a row. I think that, one each day, with the alternate days would probably be better. But we'll have to wait and see. I know most of you guys are here for the Universe Mode, and I hope you guys do check out the GM Mode. I've just relaunched it. It's going great so far, I believe. And I really appreciate if you guys went ahead and checked it out. Obviously, has been doing okay. I mean, 500 views per episode. I think that's fantastic. That was probably my goal. That was probably my aim, and it's reached that. So I'm really happy about that. As Biggie Langston tried to put Curtis Axel away with a 2 count. Now he's going to try and put him away here as he tosses him over the back. Hits the signature. Might be looking to hit that big ending. Here we go. Biggie Langston. And he's got him up. Curtis Axel is in trouble. Oh, big ending. That is going to be it. Surely, count to 100. I should say count to 5, because Curtis Axel is done. 3 count. Langston wins. I should just say Big E now. It doesn't have Biggie Langston anymore. It's just Big E. So, Big E, he gets the victory and gains some momentum heading in towards his TLC US title rematch. Will he get the title back against Bray Wyatt? That will be interesting to see, but he's done well tonight to beat Curtis Axel, who's no easy man to beat. And we're going to go ahead and move on to our next matchup. And apparently it is Brock Lesnar's one of his favorite matches. It is Steel Cage. Alrighty, so here we go. Main event time. RVD taking on Kane in a Steel Cage match. So this is a really interesting concept. So Paul Heyman has given RVD the match that he would probably prefer. TLC match, I believe, is not worth a Brock Lesnar's favor whatsoever. So why is Paul Heyman giving RVD a TLC match instead of perhaps a tables match, or I don't know, even just a normal matchup? Really, does he want Brock Lesnar to lose? Does he want RVD to beat Brock Lesnar? I don't get his reasoning behind this. But instead, he's given him the match that he wants. But in the meantime, in the next few weeks, he's making RVD compete in some of Brock Lesnar's favorite matches. So, obviously, Paul Heyman, he's doing what is best for business and making it a TLC match. But that doesn't mean that he's not going to make it easy for Rob Van Dam to get to TLC. So a Steel Cage match to start us off. Who knows, maybe next week, I don't know, a Hell in a Cell, a Falls Count Anywhere, a Extreme Rules match. I don't know what will be next. But it certainly is very interesting that he would give RVD the TLC match. But hey, I guess if Paul Heyman's thinking, well, hey, we'll give him the match that he wants, but in the next 3 weeks, we're going to give him hell. And, well, what a way to start with hell with Kane. But very interesting to see. And Paul Heyman, we haven't seen much of him on the Universe Mode as GM. We know he's backstage doing things, but he hasn't really come out on the show and made too many announcements. Maybe Mainly Triple H has been doing a lot of the announcing. Of course, one other match that is confirmed for TLC, if you missed it, will be Triple H versus The Rock, and that is going to be one hell of a grudge match. No stipulation yet, so that will be very interesting to see. So, very interesting to note that Triple H will be taking The Rock on instead of Randy Orton, which we probably all would have thought would happen. You know, Randy Orton, The Rock, yeah, that's going to happen. That'll be awesome. But it's not to be at the moment, so I don't know. But anyways, Rob Van Dam, he's pretty much said, you know, we'll go back to what Paul Heyman said. He's pretty much running his mouth saying, look, I've beaten Brock Lesnar. I deserve to be champion. I deserve a shot. And everybody in the comments section on the latest few videos has said, hey, RVD versus Brock Lesnar should happen. I agree with you. I think this match should happen. Brock Lesnar has never lost a pay-per-view match on our Universe mode. Now, you take that into consideration, he's been around since Money in the Bank, so he's won quite a damn few pay-per-view matches. He's undefeated. Nobody's been able to beat him. And hell, I think he may have lost maybe one match that we didn't even play on Universe mode. We didn't even pay attention to since his arrival. Or since he's been champion, I should say. So really, has anybody got the upper hand on him? You know, we've seen RVD beat him, but that's it. You know, I don't think anybody can beat Brock Lesnar. I don't think anybody is capable of ending Brock Lesnar's title reign. Hell, I think Brock Lesnar will probably walk into WrestleMania as the WWE Champion. But RVD seems as though he has got Brock Lesnar's number. He's got into Brock Lesnar's head a little bit. Because Brock Lesnar has made the challenge to RVD, so that means that Brock Lesnar feels as though his ego has been taken down a notch. Taken down a notch to the fact that RVD has beaten him, and Brock Lesnar is still yet to beat RVD one-on-one. I know Brock Lesnar got some revenge at Survivor Series. If you missed it, of course, go ahead, check it out. It is on the channel. At Survivor Series, RVD actually got pinned by Brock Lesnar. So that's very interesting that Brock Lesnar got his revenge. You know, he proved that, hey, I can beat RVD. But he still wants more. He still needs that one-on-one victory. And he's actually stepped up. He said, look, you know what? I don't give a damn. Let's do it. And we're going to do it at tables, ladders, and chairs. And hell, I'm going to make sure there's no excuses. And I'm going to make it a TLC match. That's pretty brave, pretty bold, and pretty ballsy from the champ. So, mad props to the champ there. He's got some balls. He's not afraid of RVD, which is pretty evident. Doesn't even care if RVD has the match type advantage, and that's a true champion right there. So RVD looking good here against Kane in the steel cage. He's flying around the ring, and Kane is one guy I feel as though should have had a shot by now at the title, but just hasn't won enough matches. Just haven't won the important matches to get himself in the title frame. And I know some of you guys actually calling for a triple threat match as well for the world title, so that should be interesting over on SmackDown. You'll find out later on. But will we see a triple threat match perhaps for the WWE Championship later on? You know, who knows? Maybe Kane, if he wins enough matches, could get the shot. And another guy that probably deserves a shot too is Daniel Bryan, who hasn't won enough matches as well. So some guys on Raw that probably deserve to be in the title frame, but just hasn't got there yet. So will they get there before WrestleMania, or will they win the Royal Rumble and get themselves there? Of course, the Rumble after TLC is the next pay-per-view. That is going to be huge. So I'm excited to see who will be the next in line if RVD doesn't step up. I think it's got to be Kane or Daniel Bryan. We've seen Punk, we've seen Cena, they've failed. We've seen The Rock, he's failed. It's time for somebody new. RVD, as you just saw, hit the 5-star frog splash, I think for the second time on Kane. Hit the Rolling Thunder as well. And looks as though he's out of the cage. Kane is down. He gets back up, but it's too late. RVD is on his way out. He's taking his sweet merry time, but he is out of here. And he has beaten Kane in the steel cage matchup. So, match 1 is a victory for Rob Van Dam. What will be match 2? And I think there might be another one as well. Match 3 before Tables, Ladders, and Chairs airs in a few weeks' time here on Universe Mode. Here on my channel, Rob Van Dam gets the victory. Great victory for him. And, well, that's a bit of a statement to Brock Lesnar, I believe. Look, throw whatever the hell you want at me, I'm still going to win. And RVD, big victory over Kane. Earlier we saw Biggie Langston get a big victory over Curtis Axel. Great episode of Universe Mode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. As well as that, give the Facebook page a like. That would be awesome. Follow me on Twitter. Do all the stuff you gotta do. Guys, have a great day, and I'll see you next video.